What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, July 10th. In today's video, we need to talk about runes. Now, are runes dead? Most importantly, is the #1 meme coin on runes, Dog, dead as well? Well, the reason I'm making this video is because I want you to kind of zoom out and pay attention to the bigger picture, not focus and zoom in to the emotional side, which is people panic selling or only focusing on the price point. Emotional sellers tend to focus on the price every single step of the way. They check their phones, they check their computers every single minute, and then they panic. That's not the way to go. So why this video is important, because I want you to have the best information as much as possible to kind of zoom out and see what's really going on. So I hope that this video is going to be helpful and educational for you to make the best decision for yourself. So as always, be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So over the past 24 hours, we're actually down 4.53%. But when you look at the meme coin market, notice something. That Dog right now is the only token that's down 22% over the past 7 days. Now, why is that? Is it just happening to the ecosystem within runes? Is this just Dog? But regardless, you don't need to be focusing on this right now. You need to be focusing on the bigger picture. And so let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. So you must be wondering why no major accounts are talking about Dog. And it's because they didn't get an allocation. Dog is an ordinal OGs, not for whales, influencers, or insiders. This is a very fundamental rule that I really appreciate Xverse NFT reminding everybody. So the reason some tokens tend to pump is because they have a ton of coal or influencers, whales that are basically trying to push a token before it launches, only to then dump on you once it goes live. This is not the case. This is why it's the very first time we're seeing a free and fair movement, a free and fair allocation distributed amongst the Runestone Ordinal holders, receiving their 889,000 tokens. And right now, we're going to see how those holder counts have actually grown over time shortly in a few slides from here. But nonetheless, Beto shared a really great thing. He did a poll and he said to people, which runes are you accumulating now? 60% are going to accumulate Dog out of the moon. You want to pay attention to these statistics because you want to understand where people's minds are at. If there's ever a dip, this is where they're going to end up buying tokens. It's going to be Dog out of the moon. And also, VanEck, which is a $1 trillion asset manager, was covering runes not too long ago, just a month ago, explaining to their customers and to their clients what runes are. And what I love about it is that VanEck isn't the only one. We also have Fidelity as well. Now, the VP of Growth, Matthew, said that he just bought some more runes, and that was just as of this morning. So the reason I bring this up is because you may see sentiment within the market that runes are dead, but we've heard the sentiment over and over, and sooner or later, you're actually going to see news articles saying that there's waning transactions, that runes transactions and trades are falling down. So when you see those type of articles, you're really just reading what the news tells you. But as a smart investor or an experienced investor, you need to determine and base all these different values in for yourself to determine, are people just following the narrative of what they're being told? Or are they actually seeing something that's really happening? And right now, what I'm seeing that's actually happening is that people are actually buying runes on the discount. Short-term holders are ending up selling. But Udi, say for instance, who created Quantum Cats and also Taproot Wizards, he actually has an opposition view on this. He says, what else needs to happen before the degens will admit that runes were a mistake? And so even Ashley said, should I sell my runes? Udi says runes used to go to war. So you can see different sides, right? You want to see the positive side, but also the negative side as well, so that you have a better understanding of what to believe in, so you can see the pros and cons of the rune ecosystem. Now, I want to keep in mind, what is the holder count within runes? Right now, Dog of the Moon has the largest market cap, but also the largest market cap within the rune ecosystem to unique holder ratio. What does that mean? That means that this has basically the largest market cap and the largest amount of holders to that market cap. But other than that, there's also other tokens that have a smaller market cap but have more holders. But this is very important to kind of pay attention to this slide nonetheless. And it seems like we're on track to hit 76,000 unique holders within the Dog Rune token. Remember, when the token was released, it was airdropped to roughly 77,000 holders that owned Runestone Ordinals. And that dropped down to around 70,000 once the Rune token ecosystem went live, and also when Dog, the token, went live as well. So to see that amount of growth To see us to go from 5,000 to 6,000 within just a span of 2 to 3 months is kind of amazing. And also, there are people buying the token as we speak. Now, this person ended up dollar cost averaging and buying up to 12 million of Dog Rune, roughly around 52,000 US dollars. We also have another person, Rakil, who owns around 5,600, which is roughly 1.3 million Dog Rune tokens. Now, this is Magic Eden, where the most runes are bought, traded, and sold. So right now we're seeing that we are on track to hit closely to around 76,000 unique holders. Over the past day, 477 trades, over 20 buys as we speak. Now, if we look at the pending orders, how much are people paying? Some people are buying around 183, some lower digit numbers, $43, but these are people dollar cost averaging into this specific token. I think the most important part is that we need to pay attention to the charting and analysis, because we are still in the buy zone. And as you notice, around the 4.2 price point, you've seen that we bounced it right off here, broke past that resistance level, went to all-time highs around 970 million market cap. When it decided to retrace back, you notice that it did a triple bottom, one right here, and one right here at the 4.2 level. So this is the main support that we're seeing, and that's why people are dollar cost averaging. Now, could it go any lower? Could it hit this price level around 3.6? Possibly, but I want to go ahead and zoom out on the daily time frame. The reason this is actually important is because we want to see the relative strength index, which is right down here. Now, we are well in the oversold territory for so long that eventually, just like any cycle within tokens, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, when things go down, things go up. When things go up, things go down. Now, things are going down. It's primed to go back up at some certain point or another. This is why people are dollar cost averaging. Now, as a conclusion and statement, I just want to go ahead and close it off. I know a lot of you are wondering what's going to happen. You want to see the future. A lot of you want to make money. But the most important thing is you need to understand your conviction, or most importantly, your motivation into buying this token. Because if you're buying this token, hopefully to get rich really quick overnight, even the past week or even the past month, you have to be realistic. Because that means if you're reacting emotionally and you're getting stressed out and you can't sleep at night and you check the charts every time on your phone, minute after minute, hour after hour, then you are way too over invested. That means you are invested so much so that this is something that you rely on to change your life. That's not how you should be investing into specific tokens, because you should know that meme coins, especially Rune tokens that they're very new, can be very volatile and can be very risky. So that's why I say to you, be very careful how much you invest. Dollar cost averaging is the most practiced thing within the cryptocurrency market. It happens very well within Bitcoin, and since Dog is built on Bitcoin and etched in Bitcoin, then you can expect that dollar cost averaging could really pay off for the Dog Rune token. But this is just my personal opinion and not financial advice. Make sure to do your own due diligence, watch other people, get a feel of the sentiment within the market, within the Rune ecosystem, engage for yourself the best strategy for yourself so that you can win no matter what. If it's to buy low and hold on for dear life, or to buy now and hodl and take profits when you're in the $1 billion or $5 billion or $10, $20 billion market cap. You have to plan a strategy and hold on to that conviction, but understand your emotions. Do not trade emotionally. Do not go over invested, and be able to pay bills, be able to sleep at night, be able to pay for things like food, water, shelter, whatever it may be. Be careful, be wise, be safe. I want all of you to be winners in this situation, so please do your own due diligence before investing into any specific token, especially the Rune ecosystem. So with that said, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog Go to the Moon. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.